everybody. A reflection in my glasses. Good evening. It is 6:15 and we are talking about health and weight loss and how to stay healthy during this quarantine time, right? And what I want to teach you is, wouldn't it be amazing is when this is all over with, that you could actually be down 20, 30, 40 pounds, healthier, younger inside than you are now. That's what I want to teach you tonight. So I'm going to keep everyone muted, and I encourage you to throw some things in the chat as I go through some slides. Let's see here. All right, so let's go ahead and start with the slides. And again, just go ahead and tell me who you are, why you're here. We've heard from a few of you so far. Looks like we've got 9 of us on the webinar. And we will record this. We're recording this, so if for some reason you can't have full attention tonight, I would we'll go ahead and we'll send you this recording so that you can watch at a later time. But I do have a very special offer that I'll be sharing with you towards the end that is only good for people that have registered for this training, and it'll only be good for a couple of days. So if you don't listen to the whole thing, make sure you do listen to it by tomorrow, because we'll probably have a deadline on the offer that we have at the end. Okay, so let's get started. Let's see here. So I'm going to share my screen again. So welcome. There we go. Welcome, welcome, welcome. I am Dr. C.J. Benkert, and I am I'm a Californian. I was born and raised here in California. I'm 57 years old. I started off in chiropractic 28 years ago. And 6 years ago, 2014, I found this amazing program that I'm going to share with you tonight. So this is what we're going to cover tonight. I want to share with you how you can lose 20 to 40 pounds by the end of quarantine. So we don't know exactly how long quarantine is gonna last, right? But I will tell you that this program, it is very easy and typical to lose at least 20 pounds per round, and each round is typically about 40 days. Now, I do have people that lose as much as 40, but the minimum typically is around 20. Most people do lose at least 20. So what would that be like for you in 40 days, a little over a month from now, to have dropped 20 pounds and maybe even 30, 40 pounds right by the end of quarantine? And this is not a diet. It's not a weight loss program. It's a health transformation program. So this program allows you to do that without exercise, without being hungry, without starving yourself, without drugs. There's no surgery. There's no hormone replacements. So you're thinking, well, what is this? So the reason that we're able to get the results that we get with the VitaLife program is because of the technology that we use. So we use technology that allows us to actually talk to your body and ask your body exactly what it needs nutritionally, exactly what it needs for optimal health. And when you do that, when you support the body and you give the body what it needs nutritionally, when our body's healthy, leanness, burning fat, health, vitality is a natural outcome, right? So that's what makes us different. This is yours truly on the left, 2014. I was 50 years old at the time. I couldn't play basketball anymore. I could barely exercise. So when I found this program, it was a lifesaver for me because it allowed me to get the joint pain out of my body. It wasn't really about the weight for me. It was about just feeling better. So you can see, depressed, fatigued, poor sleep, wasn't able to exercise. That was 2014, 6 years ago. And in 44 days, that was my picture on the right. I am leaner and healthier and younger today than I was back in 2014. Metabolic age 35 when I ended. I am now in my 20s metabolically. So I basically found this program. I've been utilizing it ever since. I've been dialing it in. I've been using myself as a guinea pig. I've taken over 2,500 people through this program. There's nothing like this program. This is Davis Jaspers. He founded Vitalife. That was his before and after picture. He has 2 clinics in Chicago. He's amazing. He's one of my business partners, consultants, a good friend. So him and I have been through a lot together, and we've been on this journey together for the last 6 years. This is him on the news. I believe both of those people have actually gone through the program. You'll see their picture in here in just a little bit. So these are actual people that followed the same program that I utilize in my office, and these are the results they got. And I know that, you can look at before and afters, and, I think we've gotten kind of a little jaded, with before and after pictures, but these are real people. And this is very common. Now, he didn't lose that in 40 days, but I have a gentleman right now, Mark, and he's close to 100 pounds, and he's just in the middle of his 3rd round, so his 3rd 40-day round. So this can definitely be done, this 131 pounds, easily in a year. Other programs, just not possible. This is Sarah. This is one 40-day round, 40 pounds. That's what's typical when you give the body what it needs nutritionally. And it doesn't matter your age. You can get healthy and lean and lose weight no matter how old you are. So I've got lots of clients like this, 70s, 80s, and they come in, confused and just, the memory's not good. And we clean up the diet and we give their body what they need nutritionally, and they get lean and healthy. And metabolically, you can be in your 20s or 30s metabolically, but actually be 80 or 90 years old. Very, very doable, very, very realistic. Karen, 35 pounds, 140-day round. Very doable. How about 900 pounds? The Incredible Hulk, 900 pounds. Okay, here's what you're going to learn tonight. We're just going to, get to the important stuff, and I want to open it up for questions. I have an amazing offer for you at the end of this. So, here's what you're going to learn. Why do you have emotional cravings and how to deal with them? Let's talk about why you're struggling with weight gain and what can you do to overcome those issues. How can you manage your weight during the quarantine? How do you make a plan for your health and lose 20 pounds in 40 days? I'm going to teach you how to make that plan and how to lose 20 pounds in 40 days. Sound pretty good? Yeah. So is this webinar for you? Is this training for you? If you're one of my existing clients, then I want you on this call. I want you on this class. That's why I let everybody in my tribe know, because I want to just, it's a great reminder to see what's possible and, what makes us so different, because there's no other program out there like this. So it's for current members. Just want to encourage you, motivate you, get you some tips. And then if you're not a member, because we do coaching programs, I found this program in 2014, and we used to just, sell it, in a round, hey, lose 20 pounds, lose 20 to 40 pounds in 40 days, and we would just sell it per round. And a couple of years after that, I know the program works. It worked for me. It saved my life. It transformed my life. But I love coaching. I love teaching. I want to take your hand step by step, and I want to teach you as much as what I know and what I did to get myself feeling the way that I do, the energy that I have, and the change in my thinking and just, my relationship with God and people, and just everything changed. So I have discovered that coaching and teaching and actually taking you through a coaching program works much better than just throwing, something at you for 40 days. You're not going to make lifelong changes, lifestyle changes. I can't give you the tools that you need to make this a permanent weight loss change, health transformation change in 40 days. Okay, so we now do a coaching program. We do a 12-month coaching program. It's amazing. You get tons of support. We have coaches. You have daily access to me. And we just take you through as many rounds as you need to for less than what it used to cost to just go through one round. It's amazing. So if you want to lose 20 to 40 pounds or maintain your weight through the quarantine, it's also for you if you know someone who's done our program, our Vital Life program, and you're wondering, well, how'd they do it? I mean, how do they look so good? That's what's so different about this program is, 20 pounds on this program, because it's a health program and you're burning fat and gaining healthy water, and we'll talk about that in a second. 20 pounds on this program looks like 40 pounds on another program. But other diet programs starve you and you lose healthy body weight and you're not in fat burning. So this is so different than anything else out there. So is this class for you if you've never heard of Vital Life, but you're the type of person that wants to know more about how to be healthy and how to reset your metabolism? Have you heard about, the keto craze and paleo and, there's no one thing that works. You don't want to just do the same thing. So I'm going to teach you how to figure out what your body needs, how to have this amazing relationship with your body so you know what kind of foods your body needs. And then we do testing to figure out what kind of foods your body needs so that you have the tools and the empowerment to be healthy and lean for the rest of your life, resetting your metabolism. So most Americans are, 60, 70, 80, 90 years old metabolically. And one of the first tests we do when you come into the clinic is we do a body composition analysis to see how old you are metabolically. So this class is also for you if you have diabetes. I'm just finishing up a book that I'm writing on diabetes. It's a passion of mine. This program, are you ready for this? This program reverses diabetes. I have diabetics go through this program, and typically in 2 to 4 weeks, and I'm not exaggerating, diabetics are off of all meds and completely reversed by the time we've gotten them through 1 or 2 rounds. So, 3 to 6 months, diabetes reversed, high blood pressure, high cholesterol. So many times people have come in and they're on all these medications, right? And what I tell them is, my background is originally a chiropractor, and, I consider myself now, full-blown nutritionist. All my postgraduate education, for the last 28 years has been in functional medicine, nutrition, hormone balance, detoxification, cellular healing. So, I tell people it's not my job to get you off the medication because I didn't put you on those medications. And, your medical doctor put them on. I can't take you off those medications, but it is my job and it is my goal to get you healthy enough so that you don't need those anymore. So when you do this program, you do get healthy enough. So your body was meant to heal. Your body can heal if you give it the right stuff and allow the bad stuff to come out. And that's what this program does automatically, just using real healthy foods. The body gets all the good stuff and then all the bad stuff comes out. You get into fat burning, your body gets healthy and you don't need the medications anymore. So maybe this class is for you if you've already been told that you need to lose weight. Maybe you've got, some hormonal imbalances, erectile dysfunction. Maybe you've been having trouble getting pregnant. We've had tons of women come in unable to get pregnant, go through the program, clean out their body, balance their hormones, and guess what happens? They get pregnant. Many, many times that's happened. All right, so why is this important now? This is one time in history. We can make an amazing, huge, positive out of this really negative thing that's happening right now in the world with the COVID-19 and the quarantine and, being stuck in our homes. Some of you are probably working, but it's a very different time, you have to admit. So this is one of the only times in history that you can actually completely control your environment, right? And because of the technology that we use, it's never been easier to lose the weight. Nobody else has this technology. Nobody else gets you into fat burning. You cannot lose 20, 30, 40 pounds in 40 days safely by starving yourself and dieting. And this program doesn't do that. You don't starve yourself. You're not dieting. It's healthy fat burning, healthy weight loss. So we can help you do just that safer, faster, and more effectively than anything else out there. So what's my goal? By the time we're done, right, we've been going for about 15 minutes now, and I'm going to make this short and sweet and precise and concise because your time is valuable. And I just want you to know that there's nothing else out there like this, and you are important. So by the time you're done, my goal is to make your health your number one priority and to take action. If I've done my job, I know that we're not in person right now. And believe me, this is so hard for me because I love doing these classes in person. And that's what I've done to build my practice. I teach these classes in person typically. We do dinner workshops, and that's all I do. I have clients that are getting these amazing results, and they bring friends to a dinner workshop, and we have this amazing dinner together, and I share what the program's like, and people understand it, and they can feel my energy and see my passion and know that I care, and they sign up for the program. And I've been doing that for 2 years now. And now the whole world has blown up. And now here I am, at home on my computer, and I'm talking to you, through a computer. And I know there's some stuff missing in that. So please know that, my heart is so full, and I so want to help you. And I so want to take the struggle away. And I promise you that if you lock arms with us and go through this program, you will not regret it. I don't care if you have 10 pounds to lose, no pounds to lose, 100 pounds to lose. This is a health program. There's nothing more powerful. There's nothing that can teach you how to stay healthy long-term than this program. So that's what I want for you, right? A long-term plan for your health. So what does your current plan look like? What's the short-term plan? How are you dealing with the quarantine? Are you an emotional eater? If you're happy, you eat. If you're sad, if you're bored, if you're stressed, the dopamine response is a big part of that, right? We're not exercising as much. We don't have the social interactions that we typically have. Some of us are stuck at home. Some of us, aren't working. So there's a lot of reasons to have emotional eating right now. That's for sure. We're looking at who we are. Who are we through all of this? Nothing like this has ever happened in history. Nothing like this has ever shaken us to our core and forced us to take a look at who we are, what's important to us, what do we stand for, what are we doing with our life? Is it really that important to buy all that stuff? I think now we're realizing, stuff doesn't really matter. It's all about family, connections. And I can just tell you, 6 years ago, I was miserable because my health was failing. And I could not have good relationships. I was not happy. But when I finally found this program and started working on my health from the inside out, everything else changed. My spiritual life changed. My relationships changed. My business changed. My social life changed. But so many times it starts with your health. You cannot put a price tag on your health. You can make a bunch of money, but if you're unhealthy, like Steve Jobs, he ended up dying of cancer. Look at all the money he had. Hopefully this time has shown you that it's not about, producing and making money. It's about your health and quality time. And that's what I've always been about. 28 years in practice, my purpose has always been to help people lead happier, healthier, higher quality lives. Live longer, yes, but what good is it to live longer if you're in a nursing home for your last 10 years and someone's changing your diaper? Because that's where most people are headed. I'm encouraging you and inspiring you tonight, and I hope you can feel my heart to take control of your life, take control of your health. Use this time, a time that we've never had before, to work on your health and get your energy back, get your life back. Get into your 20s or 30s metabolically. Let's do it. Let's do it together. I can help you. Okay, short-term plan. You want to be healthy, but no one else in your house does. I hear this a lot from clients. You know what, though? Take a stand. Stand up for what you believe in. That's what this time is doing for us, right? It's making us kind of look inside, like, who am I and why am I here? And, what gift do I have to share? My gift is teaching and education and health and empowerment. So take a stand. Health is contagious. Like my purpose statement is to live the purest, healthiest life possible so that my purpose is to live the purest, healthiest life possible, living in full congruency with everything I believe in and know to be true, so that I can be a light and a leader and an example for others like you who want to be and do the same. That's my purpose. So you have to take a stand, right? Health is contagious. So don't let the stuff in the house. Don't let the unhealthy stuff in the house. Even if, my kids like chips, they like these unhealthy foods. Do you love your kids? Do you love your husband or your wife or your partner? Don't let those foods in the house. Take a stand. Those unhealthy foods are killing us, and they're sucking life and energy out of our bodies. And we're all here for a limited time, right? We can't escape death. We're all here for a limited time. Let's have the most amazing, productive, energetic, joyous life possible. And I know from firsthand experience that that's not possible when you're in your 70s, 80s, or 90s metabolically, which is where most people are when they first come into my clinic. They're overweight, they're unhealthy, they're on medication, they're not sleeping well, they have hormone problems, they're diabetic, et cetera, et cetera, et cetera. Let's make a change. Let's do something different. Will you live in your reasons of why you can't be healthy? Or will you live with results? Let's choose results tonight. Let's do some results, not reasons. So how do you deal with it? Here's some practical tips, okay? So first thing is, one of the main reasons that people are putting on weight right now is because they're bored, they're sitting at home, they have easy access to the fridge. So one of the first things you can start thinking about is stop snacking, okay? And even before stop snacking, get that junk out of the house. Just get it out of the house. If it's not there, you won't have the temptation to eat it. And then have lots of cut up veggies instead. Take a large servings of veggies first, right? So what's going to fill you up? A little bit of fatty stuff, maybe some French fries, a little oil, a little cheese, maybe a little bit of meat. Or you're going to fill up your stomach with all these amazing, colorful rainbow foods, fruits and vegetables that have nutrients and antioxidants. And there's life and vitality in those foods that give you energy. So vegetables, specifically fruits, not my favorite, but I'll talk to you about that later. But I'd much rather you be eating fruits than French fries, right? All right, so here's some practical tips. No snacking, large vegetables first. Alcohol dissolves the resolve. So alcohol just turns to sugar, and I know a lot of people are drinking more now because of everything going on. Let's make it more about spending time with the family, right? Be grateful for what we have. Average American, has access to all this food, all these calories and food that they can eat per day. Lots of water, make plans for your week. If you feel hungry and you feel like, snacking on something isn't healthy, set a timer for 20 minutes. Eat some raw vegetables, drink some water. A lot of times when you think you're hungry, it's really because you're thirsty. So drink some water first. And here's another big thing. Chew your food. My mom actually taught me to chew my food 40 times before I swallowed it. And I eat really slow still to this day. Chew your food. If you're just eating and swallowing, your stomach won't know that it's full yet. So chew your food, take your time, and then when that stomach stretches out, it's going to trigger the brain to know that you're full. You don't need any more food. So what's the long-term plan? We know what the short-term plan is. Let's live a vital life. This is what I want to talk about tonight. Why can't I lose weight? Why is weight loss so difficult? I can't exercise. Can I still lose weight? Yes, yes. You have diabetes. Can you lose weight? You have lupus. Can you lose weight? Yes. So this is the body composition analysis that we do in the clinic. Now I want everyone to know on the call, if you're not local near my two clinics in California, Lakewood or Costa Mesa, we are more than capable, and we have clients now that we've never met, We take you through the same testing. We have a home unit that does something very similar to what you're seeing on the screen right now, so that we can see your body fat percentage, your water, your metabolic age. We can take you through this program remotely. I have many clients that I take through the program remotely. I even have a client in Panama, India, different states. So if you're not in California and you're on this webinar right now, I can absolutely still take you through this program. We do weekly tribe support calls on Monday nights that we record and we put in our private Facebook group for all of our members. You have private coaching calls with me. We have daily texting with me. You have coaches available to you during the week. We have a daily coaching texting system where you coach your weight every single day. And it's an automated coach, and it sends myself and my staff an email at the end of every day showing us every single person going through the program, what day you're on, what phase you're in, how much weight you've lost, your last 5 weights. So we see exactly where you're at. This is all about accountability. So this is a very typical response. 234 pounds, 40 days, 197. Very common for a male. Now, males will lose a little bit more weight because their hormones are different, but we're looking at body fat percentage. That's going to go down, right? We're looking at the visceral fat. That's in the red on the left. That's the fat around the heart and the organs. Most women don't have visceral fat, but some do. So we want to test this. We want to see where you are. But look where he started, 74 years old metabolically, and in 40 days, 45 years old metabolically. Who do you think is going to live longer? Who's going to have more energy and sleep better and be stronger and have better relationship with their partner or spouse? 45-year-old or the 74-year-old? Yeah, the 45-year-old. Okay, so what's the traditional approach to weight loss? What are we told? And it's not true. We're told that if you just eat less and exercise more, you're going to lose weight. And it's not true, because there's so much more to it than just calories in, calories out. It's about hormones and health of the cells and leptin receptors and insulin receptors and ghrelin receptors telling us when we're full and when to burn fat. So according to what we're taught, if you just burn 3,500 calories, you're going to lose a pound, right? That's 1 hour of freestyle swimming a day to lose 450 calories or burn 450 calories. So that means you could lose 1 pound a week, so about 50 pounds in a year, if you did a full hour of freestyle swimming at Michael Phelps speed. Anybody have time for that? Anybody want to swim an hour Michael Phelps speed a day to lose 50 pounds in a year? How would you like to lose 50 pounds in just 2 rounds of our program in 4 months? I have some people lose 50 pounds in 40 days. That's what's possible. So the traditional approach would be it would take at least a year to lose 50 pounds. And then if you blow it every once in a while, maybe a Big Mac, you know, you're going to gain 12 pounds. So now we're down to 38 pounds in a year. I have clients that lose 38 pounds of body fat and raise their healthy water in 40 days, because this is a health program. So what do we need to do? Why are you emotionally eating? Why are you hungry? Because your body's not getting what it needs. So we're going to test your body, not just with that body composition analysis. We have another test we utilize. It's called a bioscan. It's going to go over the underlying causes of the weight gain. We can customize a program for you. We're going to hydrate and cleanse and balance your pH. We're going to actually clean out the cells, right? Fix digestive issues. And this is what makes this program so different, is the fat burning. That's what needs to happen. So this is why weight loss programs don't work. You can't just have the same program for every single person. It's like having the same prescription for everybody. How ridiculous. But that's how we are addressing weight loss in the United States. Everybody goes on the same program. So here we are back to this body composition analysis again. We want to take you and personalize the program for you. Here's a pictorial demonstration of a cell. So this wrinkled up raisin on the far right is is like your cells, they're all dehydrated. And all the hormone receptors on the outside of the cell that communicate with insulin and leptin and tell your body that it's full and tell your body to burn fat. And for diabetics, allow the glucose in the blood to go in the cell. The cell's not working. The receptors are blunted. The body is sick. If your cells are dehydrated and your receptors aren't working, you cannot lose weight no matter how much you exercise. That's what you have to think about. That's why it doesn't matter how many times you go to the gym or starving yourself. If you don't get your body healthy from the inside out and start getting these cells hydrated, like that beautiful happy grape on the far left, you will not lose weight. You will not lower your metabolism. You will not get rid of toxins in your body. And you'll slow your metabolism down. So all diets slow your metabolism down. This is not a diet. It's the only program that I've ever found that your metabolism actually speeds up. You're actually younger inside when you're done. Other diets slow your metabolism down. You're older metabolically when you're done. And that's why if anybody's on this call right now, on this webinar right now, if you've lost weight in the past and then you end up gaining even more back later, it's because your metabolism slowed down. You're now older metabolically, so now you're going to put even more weight on when you stop eating the boxed packaged food that they have you on. We use real, whole, live foods. So we utilize technology, scientifically based bioscan technology. Okay, this gentleman here, James Lawrence, Google him, Iron Cowboy. He actually did 50 Ironman triathlons in 50 days in 50 different states. So one day, a full triathlon, right? And what is a full triathlon? A lot of you probably already know this. 2.4 mile swim, 112-mile bike ride, a 26.2 mile run. He did that every single day for 50 days in a row. Guess what he did to take care of his body nutritionally? Yes, he used the bioscan technology that we utilize in the office. So it uses galvanic skin resistance. It basically, we're able to ask your body 2,800 questions on what's going on hormonally, nutritionally, what toxins are in the body, what pesticides, what vaccines, what food your body likes the best. We're able to completely customize a program for your body, completely custom for your body. And we get to find out what foods are the best fat burning foods for you, right? That's what makes this program different. The other part that makes it so different is when you're not getting what you need nutritionally. So 1950, the US government ran studies. They took a cup of spinach and they measured how many milligrams of iron were in 1 cup of spinach from 1950. They did the same study in 1990. Okay, that was 30 years ago, so I'm sure it's worse now. So from 1950 to 1990, right? 40 years later, guess how many bowls of spinach you had to eat to get the same amount of iron that was in 1 bowl from 1950 to 1990? Any guesses? Most people are like 5, 10, 18. In 1990, it took 18 bowls of spinach to get the same amount of iron that was in 1 bowl from 1950. So I share that because you cannot get what your body needs nutritionally. And when you're burning fat and getting young inside and not being susceptible to cancer, you have to get specific nutrients. There's enzymes and nutrients and vitamins that your body needs. And even if you eat organic, because of what we've done to our soils and we're not rotating the crops the way that we used to, it is impossible to get what you need nutritionally without utilizing whole, live, concentrated foods and herbs. So we use whole, live, concentrated foods and herbs. They're all plant-based. Everything at one time was living. There's no pesticides. This particular company that we have everything made uses no excipients, no fillers, all vitamins. If you've got some vitamins at your house right now, pick it up and look at the label. I probably guarantee you it's going to say magnesium stearate. It's an excipient that is allowable, but it's a hormone disruptor. It's an endocrine disruptor. And we don't have any magnesium stearate in any of our products. There's no binders, there's no fillers. We run tests on our nutrients that other companies don't have to run, but we run them to make sure that there's no heavy metals, that it is what it says it is. So they're super, super high quality. I've been doing this a long time, believe me. I've worked with dozens of nutrition companies, supplement companies, and I have never, ever found a company that makes high quality nutrients like what we provide as part of the Vital Life program. Phenomenal. All right, so what's our process? I'm going on 45 minutes now, so I want to make sure we have some time for questions and answers. I don't want to go more than an hour because I respect your time, and I want to just cover what's important and what matters. So here's our process. Okay, so we start with 40 days. Okay, so for 40 days, you're going to lose at least 20 pounds. That's considered a round. Okay, we're going to see that little blue asterisks or star, or whatever you call that. That's the Zyto scan. That's the bio scan that we do, 2800 biomarker scan, so that we can customize your program to see exactly what you need nutritionally, exactly what foods you need to eat. Okay. And then for 40 days, we take all oils and fats out of your diet, and you're eating healthy protein, meats, or if you're vegetarian, other proteins, tons and tons of vegetables, fruits, liquid minerals, and whatever nutrients showed up in your scan that your body needs. So we're supporting maybe your adrenals or maybe your pancreas or your heart, whatever's going on in your body. So for 40 days, you're eating lunch, dinner, meats, vegetables, fruit, minerals. You can have coffee in the morning, and you're in this most intense, healthy, fat-burning stage that no other program puts you into. This is not keto. This is way above keto. This is keto on steroids. So it's just so different because we just get your body into this deep, intense healing stage. And we call that autophagy, self-eating. So for 40 days, you're going to be burning fat, healthy water in the cells. So you're going to be gaining healthy water and losing body fat, gaining healthy water, losing body fat. So sometimes the weight's the same for a few days because the healthy water's coming up, the cells are getting hydrated, the hormone receptors are healing, but you're burning fat, you're losing inches. And then after 40 days, we take you into another stage. It's called lock-in. We lock you in with healthy fats, lots of the same foods that you're already eating. We still keep sugar and carbs out because we want to just really teach the body how to burn fat, burn fat, burn fat. So most Americans are stuck in sugar burning. When you burn sugar, I think I lost the video connection. It's okay. When you burn sugar for fuel, you crave sugar and carbs. When you crave sugar and carbs, that's what you eat. And when you eat sugar and carbs, your body stores fat. Because when you eat sugar and carbs, you're releasing insulin. So insulin is just not about being a diabetic. It's also about inflammation and aging. So much of what we do is controlling the release of insulin. And that's what this program does. So we teach your body how to burn fat for fuel instead of sugar and carbs so that you can burn fat, lose weight quickly, increase healthy water. So we lock you in with these healthy fats for at least 20 days. And then we wait and we teach you how to eat healthy long term. That's the green line. And then when you're ready, most people need to go through 2 to 4 40-day rounds over a 12-month period. That's my experience, taking 2,500 people through. That's what I have discovered was what most people need to be healthy and lean and get into your 20s or 30s metabolically. Okay, so we have our first round for 40 days. We lock it in, and then we just hold. You don't gain weight. We teach you how to keep the weight. We empower you and give you the tools so that you don't gain the weight. And then when you're ready, we do that another little blue asterisk, and we do another scan to see what's going on with your body. And then you do another 40 days. That's your second round, right? And like I said, most people need 2 to 4 40-day rounds over a 12-month period to reach their health goals. Okay, so what does that 40 days look like? The 40 days is the most intense, but just remember, It's only 40 days. That's it, 40 days. And then you can add in avocados and olive oil and coconut oil and pretty much eat as much as you want of proteins, fruits and vegetables, and healthy fats. But for 40 days, we're going to take all oils and fats out. You're going to wake up, take your supplements, whole concentrated foods and herbs that were at one time living, right? You're going to weigh yourself, text in your weight. You're going to fast through the morning, but you're not fasting per se. You're not putting food in your mouth, but you're burning fat and you're using that for fuel instead, and that's why you're not hungry. For lunch, you're going to have a protein from your list, a fruit from your list, a vegetable from your list, or tons of vegetables, excuse me, lots of supplements. You know what, I'm going to check in with you guys. I want to make sure, can everybody still see me? Hold on one second. Will somebody go in the chat and please tell me if you can still see me? We can see you. Okay, so on my computer, it's just showing a picture. So I just want to make sure you guys can still see me. Thank you, I appreciate that. Okay, we're almost done, and then I'll open it up to everybody for questions. Okay, so and then from lunch until dinner, you can snack on vegetables. I will tell you that most people don't want a snack or don't need a snack because they're not hungry. Because for the first time in your life, you're getting what you need nutritionally. When your body gets what it needs nutritionally, you're not hungry. Most people are doing emotional eating and having all these cravings sitting at home because they're not getting the proper nutrients. When you feed your body the proper nutrients, you're not hungry. So then you're going to have dinner, another protein from your list, another fruit from your list, tons of vegetables, and a few more nutrients. And then you can snack on vegetables, and then you go to bed. Does it look pretty easy? Yeah. Okay. All right. Let's end this here. Let's see. All right. So let's talk about finances. So what do you think it costs to go through a 12-month coaching program, working one-on-one with me, having access to me daily, coming into the clinic, or if we do a remote program, we would do all the scanning at your house. We just send you a cradle. We do it on your computer. So whether it's remote, coming into the clinic, it's daily support, going through as many rounds as you need to reach your health goals. You're going to lose 20 to 40 pounds in the 40 days. What is that worth to you? I don't know. Think about it. All right. So here's the finances. This is what we charge now as an enrollment fee. We used to charge $2,200 for one 40-day round. And then 2 years ago, I changed it to a 12-month coaching program so we could provide more for less, more support. Now we're getting better results, and that's why I don't have to advertise on the radio anymore. And that's why that's all we were doing before COVID hit, just dinner workshops, just word of mouth. Clients getting great results, bringing friends to the dinner, friends seeing that their loved ones or friends looked completely different, the best they've looked in years, meeting me in person, hearing everything that I'm telling you tonight, but unfortunately through a computer, and I'm so sorry. And as I said, I hope that you can feel my heart and feel my energy and the sincerity that I have, that this program works, that you won't be sorry that you did this program. It changed my life. The program works for every single person. If you are serious about getting your health back, losing some weight, and having long-term control of your weight so that you'll know that you'll never have to gain that weight back again, that's the empowerment that I want to give you. I want you to know and feel confident a couple of months into this, once you've learned some of the tools, that you're never going to have to gain that weight back again. When you get into your 20s or 30s metabolically, which is so doable in this program, you burn through food like you did when you're in your 20s and your 30s. I'm the weight that I was when I played college basketball. I have the energy that I had in my 20s and 30s. When I was 40, I felt terrible. When I found this program in my early 50s, I felt even more terrible. That's not even a concept to me anymore. I can barely remember what that feels like. I want that for you. You deserve this. It's not about the money. So $12.97 enrollment fee, that's nothing. And we actually have a special offer that I've never done before, doing one of these classes, and I'm doing it just tonight. So it's a $12.97 enrollment fee. You need to know that that $12.97 enrollment fee covers all the nutrients. And we give you a nice little new client kit, and it's a little cooler and a water bottle. It's got a Pura Vida logo on it, and it's really cool blue color. And we give you this amazing pink salt, and it's not pink Himalayan. All these crazy, amazing nutrients. We give you everything you need nutritionally that your body said it needed based on that 2800 biomarker scan for those first 40 days. So you don't have to pay for anything else during those first 40 days. Just the enrollment fee. We get you down those 20, 30, 40 pounds. And then see that straight line says take a break? And then we're going to do a new scan. So the coaching program is $75 a month for 12 months minimum. So a lot of my clients continue after the 12 months. But to get my daily support, to get accountability, to be able to come into the clinic, to have remote sessions if you're not in the area, that's what the membership fee includes. Support calls, access to our private Pura Vida Wellness Tribe Facebook page so that you can talk with other people that are going through the program. Lots of resources, education. I mean, it's basically like a 12-month nutritional class. So $75 a month for 12 months. Now, the only other cost other than the enrollment fee and the coaching fee, $75 a month for 12 months, is when you're ready to do another round. And I will tell you that you will need at least a second round, 2 to 4 rounds over a 12-month period. It's going to be around average $300 for the nutrients you need for those 40 days. So that will be another cost. Now, might you need some other nutrients as we go along? Maybe you've gotten to the weight that you want to get to, you're feeling great, you're sleeping well, you're not a diabetic anymore, you're not on high blood pressure medication anymore. Maybe that's been after the first couple of months. Do you need to be on nutrients at that point? Yes, everybody does. And I will sit down with you personally, and I will coach you based on your age, your goals, your background, what you want to accomplish, and I will recommend what I think is the best for you. Most people need at least 3 or 4 different nutrients every day for the rest of their life because you can't get what you need through the food. So yes, you will be paying for those. But we know already that 80% of Americans are buying nutritional supplements anyway. And guess what is the most expensive nutritional supplement that you can buy? The one you don't need. So wouldn't it be amazing to work with a coach that's experienced, like I am for 28 years, that does scientifically proven, science-based testing to see what your body needs so that we don't have you take something that you don't need? Wouldn't that be amazing? That's what we do. Okay, so that's the finances. Now, tonight only, or if I know we're recording this, so I might put a deadline on it for people that missed the call but did register. Today's Thursday, so I'll probably do, I'll give like a 48-hour deadline. But if you're on the call tonight and you're serious about getting healthy and want to make a change and want our help and want to be held accountable and want to learn, maybe not as much as I know, but I'm going to teach you as much as I can in 12 months about health, nutrition, anti-aging, detoxification, diet variation, how to eat healthy, how to never gain the weight back again. You're going to put down $100 deposit tonight, and it's non-refundable because what we're offering tonight, and I've never done this before, is we're going to take $300 off of the program. Yep. So you pay $100 deposit tonight, and that will go towards your $12.97 enrollment fee. But instead of $12.97, if you make the commitment tonight, you will only pay $9.97 for the enrollment fee. So you're going to save $300. That barely covers my cost to go through the testing with you and all of those nutrients that are going to be included for the first 40 days of your program. All of that's included in that $997. So instead of $12.97, you'll be paying $9.97. So what I'm going to do, unless I have some help here, I'm going to put a link in the chat. Anyone else do it for me? Oh, Paulina, thank you. Okay, so if you can look at the chat, Paulina put a link in the chat. That link will give you this special. We'll give you the savings. Okay, so putavitawell.com/weight-loss-inquiry/. So click on that link. Is it a link? Or do you need to copy and paste it? Can you make it a link, Paulina? Hopefully we can make it a link for you guys. So if you click on that link, that's going to take you to the registration page, okay? All right, let's go to the next slide, and we're almost done. And I want to open it up for questions and answers. All right, so just to put things in perspective. So most people are paying about $2,000 a year for cable and internet. Is your health more important or cable and internet? So you're going to be paying less for this program that'll add, and I'm not exaggerating, 10, 15, 20 years to your life, prevent illnesses. So this program is anti-aging, anti-cancer. It resets your metabolism. It gets you to a 20 or 30-year-old metabolic rate inside, and we test all that scientifically. So what's more important to you, TV or your health? So according to the Simple Dollar, the average American eats out 4 meals per week. Just that is $2,700 a year. So let's just cut down 2 of those meals. That pays for the program. So it's not about the money. So if you're sitting there right now thinking, oh yeah, it sounds good, but yeah, I don't want to spend that kind of money. I want you to love yourself enough and to care about yourself enough that you will look at this and go, I'm worth it. I'm worth every single penny. And I promise you, you're going to feel like you got at least $10,000 worth of value in this next 12 months working with us, minimum. Because before we made it into a coaching program, I had people spending $10,000 a year because every time they'd go through a new round, they'd pay another. So we charged $2,200 for the first round, and then it was I think it was 25% off the second round. So it was like $1,700, $1,800 for the second round. So I had people spending $5,000 to $10,000 in a year to lose 100 pounds, and they felt like it was worth it. Is it worth $5,000 to $10,000 not to be a diabetic anymore? What's going to cost you in the next 5, 10, 15, 20 years if you develop cancer, heart disease, if you die of a heart attack? Our health is so important. So I don't want to, harp on this too much, but if you're thinking money's the issue, then your priorities are off. And I attracted the wrong person because I'm very intentional in who I am and who I want to attract. And I'm all about attracting people that are like-minded, that understand that our daily choices create a change in the world. When you choose healthy food, you are voting and you are changing the system of the world and you are protecting our planet. Your life, your daily choices, how you live and how you eat affects the planet. And that's the kind of person that I want to attract. So if you're thinking that this is too much money, then somehow our wires got crossed and I attracted the wrong person. All right, so over a 20-year period, that's $57,000, just cable. $360 a year for streaming, Netflix and yada, yada, yada. So cost of eating out, same thing, 2 meals per day. It's $1,400 a year. 4 meals, I'm sorry, a day, 4 meals per week, $2,700 a year. So the average cost to eat out is $12.75 versus eating in. And I want to, not that you can't eat out anymore, but when we teach you how to eat properly and how easy it is to cook healthy food, and you can just steam it, throw it in a pan for 5 minutes. I'm all about simple and fast and easy, $2 versus $12.75. And then look at how much it costs to be overweight. Medical cost, changes in wages, disability cost. It's a no-brainer. Right, so this is my last slide, insanity. Doing the same thing over and over again. Why am I overweight? How come I'm not sleeping? Why don't I feel good? as we go through life and we get older and we have more stress accumulating, more toxins accumulating, you're just going to get sicker unless you stop the madness now and reverse all of that. And this program reverses that. It detoxifies your body. It makes you younger inside. I'm living proof. Okay. So I'm going to open it up to questions and answers. All right, so I want to unmute or allow you to unmute yourself. So does everybody have the link? www.putavithawell.com/weight-loss-inquiry/. And it's also in the chat box. And bear with me here for a second. I want to unmute. Trying to figure out how to unmute, and if I can't, chat. So Mariella, hi, I've done the program before, it worked. I have some extra pounds that I want to lose now. So Mariella, I would say, I think it's been a while since you've been with us. I don't think we had the coaching program. So I would say definitely take advantage of the coaching program. We're going to teach you so much more than we ever were able to teach you before. We have a wellness program now. It's all part of the 12-month coaching program.